too.
Yeah, called Fixers or something. Apparently it's a bit more tuners DLC, so maybe another car or two.
Music as well. Music.
Yeah, to do with Dr. Dre.
Yep.
But it's like around the tuner's garage and that sort of stuff.
Captain Mouse Cup. Making his first appearance.
They might fix. They might do stuff in the nightclub too.
Yeah.
More missions in the nightclub too. Oh, yeah, some enough stuff for the nightclub. Stuff for the nightclub is boring right now. It's boring right now. Stuff, the same stuff you do. Not for the nightclub.
Just a load of trash. Yeah.
Robert James Pittman there voicing his opinions on Rockstar.
The bunker's on sale. You go fill your bunker up and then sell it. It'd be double money.
No, let me pop in as a spectator. Get out of the way of the lobby.
Oh, I see series. Not series. Series passing mode.
Just going on Viking.
Oh,
Hello, DTS Tom, my man. We're here today for 482 Elite Gaming's Hotring Championship 2021, and this is quarter-final 1 of 3. Joined with Captain Holt and the Ford team. Hello, Ventura. Hello, Captain. How you going, fella?
Not too bad.
Nice. Let me just edit the title. I don't like the fact that I've missed an apostrophe and an S. That's disgusting. Somebody's going to pull me up on that if I don't fix it myself.
Okay, go.
482 Elite Gamings. There we go.
We got
Oh, I feel much better about
Viking
myself.
here, we got Viking Pro here, we got ZZ here, and Wizard here. We're missing a couple
Back to my
teammates.
channel.
Now you got Viking, James. You got you, James, Vikings, DZ, and Riz.
Yeah, a couple of the teams across the day are a member down, but as Captain did just explain for his stream, the 2 highest points third place finishers will progress through. There are 8 spots up for grabs across the 3 quarterfinals today. I'll be here streaming them all with Captain. Sorry, James, go ahead.
My team, all my team's here, Captain.
No. I think you're going to be missing one, James. You're going to have to go twice as fast today.
Oh.
I just called him on Discord.
Oh, it woke him up.
Yeah.
They're up to a full squadron. But no, something a little bit different from our stunting audience. This is well, it is mainly contact. There are a couple of non-contact, so it's a little bit more down to just pure throttle control and taking the track as fast as possible. But it's about tight, close racing and controlling your car in them situations, because if you make a big mistake, a big crash, then there's a chance you could be penalised and lose the points for that race.
You could get penalized. You could get penalized in that race.
It's
the loud one. The one not contact one.
City Slick or Mid Ohio, James?
Mid Ohio, yeah, that's the second of the 2 non-contacts. Yeah. And I found it really funny last week is one of the stunt racing guys, Gucci, when I was saying, "Oh right guys, I'm off to do some Hotring commentary," he was like, "Oh, Hotring," and then he was watching it about half an hour in, he was like, "Actually, this is really intense. How do I sign up? Can I get involved today? Can I join the lobby?" I was like, "No, you can't. I'm sorry."
No.
It's a championship. You should have signed up like a month ago. It's not mine, otherwise, you know, I bend the rules a little bit here and there and let people in.
Too late. James says it's too late.
No, it is. Like, when I do proper serious stuff, I have to put my foot down, but I don't often do the more serious stuff, so there's usually a spot available. Hello, Third House, my man.
Why ZZ not join the party?
Nice, and again, congratulations, Third House. I believe it's my chance to say it on stream. The young lad, 16 years old, and he's going to be off to university, having passed his exams and stuff. Congratulations, fella. Smart lads in the community. Smart fella. He's going to be building rockets for NASA one day.
Smart if he's playing stunt racing.
No, he pops onto stunt racing. He's one that doesn't come onto it too often.
I know,
like he does it. He's more of a casual hot lapper. I say casual, he's fast as fuck. And hello, official. But yeah, he likes all his F1 stuff and street racing.
I think Captain Mouse Cop.
Yeah, he's making his first appearance at the champs for the Team IROC.
So yeah, in
lobby
one, we do have a Ford. That is a Rizza Viking.
He was James, yes.
We've got James, love the dub. That is Lovey for those that may know him. And where's the final Ford member? I don't think they're quite in the lobby yet, unless that is the Ford. Okay, that is the Ford. Yep. Then we've got Ono. That is Series Ono, Nubbers, Nick Sins. We've got Battle Zombie and Gary Goudini filling their 5 spots.
I just saluted at Captain Mousecop like Captain the Captain.
IROC.
He just jerks himself off.
And as I found out last week, this is not my friend's IROC's team.
Maggio needs to be in the right
This is
crew.
Cartman, Captain Mousecop. Giraffe 365 or 36 YouTube even. I'm guessing Maggio Magic just repping the wrong crew at the moment. Maybe this Dylan, Logan, Rory in the HPS1 crew hasn't had a chance to change up. Hello Lana, how you going? How are you going? I hope everybody's doing well. We do have a lot of Hotring action today. I am thoroughly looking forward to it. And then tomorrow, I believe I may have a commentary on. I'm not for 2v2s. And then I am racing on Monday for my 2v2 and Pinky's going to shit on me.
1, 2, 3, 4. There's 4 cars in here.
Riz, you can start the lobby.
We're for Levy's car.
Nice, that's what I like to hear, Lana. A little bit better than okay in the future would be preferred, so we'll have to get your times a little lower so you've got a bigger smile on your face. But other than that, we're just going to settle in for the action.
Mousecop's doing laps, getting himself warmed up.
Running around the test track.
You might hear in the pie chat.
I just need to scroll down a touch. You know me, Lana, I like all the positivity.
The calling down you're doing. You might hear me now.
But no, is your times, like over the times you've been chatting in our chats, Lana, between me and Mobbin and sharing your times with us a bit, you've come down hugely. Like, really well worked on it. You'd be keeping up with some of the guys on Xbox at this point. So you...
Yeah, invite all from current session.
If you're not racing with them a bit more regularly, yeah, you should get yourself involved with some of the stuff they're doing over there. Yoda Fox seems like a really decent sort of organiser and community leader over there.
Oh, there you go, look.
I see.
I'm being sucked into the race lobby. There was a group of like 8 of us there, all gathered around a little circle.
Okay.
Hello, Dark Passenger, how you going? Hope you're doing very well.
Now we're going to get Lovey in here now in the pie chat.
He might not join, I don't think he has a mic. Riz, if you put client invites on, because I think one of the IROC teams is going to have to invite Maggio back. Unless you have him as a friend, I don't think we will.
Good morning.
I understood it as well, Dark. No need to correct yourself on that. As long as it's not the title of the video that you've made a mistake.
James,
Oh,
yeah.
Amnesia's up as well. Get him an invite. That's a 5-man team.
Yeah, they're hi here. Hey, Amnesia.
Good stuff. He wasn't in the lobby initially, so that is Ford's 5th member.
Amnesia, we're going to get this out the way. Are you a man or a woman? And secondly, are you Zankai that raced me the other day? You can answer in the chat. I have a feeling ZZ Amnesia's second profile is called Zankai. Not many people beat me on Mid-Ohio, and they did. It was close.
Oh, Captain, I was playing Class 6 on Patient 5 last night.
Oh, nice.
Oh, I finally found one of my games. In that game I played in 24, I finally found it on Patient 5.
Nice.
Old game I've been playing.
Yeah, that's what I'm really hoping for, Lana, is with the next edition that they do allow cross-platform between Xbox and PS, really. There's no reason why they shouldn't with the deal they've got in place now between Microsoft and PlayStation. All them sort of walls should slowly be broken down, really. But it's then whether certain games companies are greedy enough to make us want to buy it on each individual console to play with our friends.
Yeah, Captain, and for the update comes at 14, I'm gonna put both PlayStations on sleep mode.
Good luck to all involved from official. Should be a good watch. It should. The racing was really tight. We had a couple of incidents here and there, but it was some really good, clean racing. More rubbing his racing than bumping his crashing.
Who are we missing here? HPS.
Right, let me just check my Discord for the final time. I think that's just Captain posting. It is, and let me close Discord so we don't get the beeping come across on my mic. I always criticise the YouTube videos that happens on.
Man. Yeah, Storm got ranked 1,000 now. You made 1,000 bracket now.
Oh no, there you go, Goat's in. Perfect. Full lobby.
I've only just got 14, Lana. I've been around like a year longer than you is. I know I spend a lot of time commentating, but I can't use that as an excuse. I see all the good lines a lot of the time. And I still can't quite manage the boost. Like, 2 boosting, like, it just evades my brain capabilities a little bit unless it's in a GTO or a clique.
Okay, we're going to be underway in a second. Anybody has any video evidence, please, after the battle. Also, me and Fox will have laptops open to rewatch any incident.
I've got both of our streams up.
Yeah, I'm going to link your stream into my chat in a minute.
I need to do that.
As soon as the guy joins Riz, you ready to go? Thanks to Riz for hosting.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Lovely sauce. Let me paste that in. This is Captain Holt's POV. We will be on different races, slightly different perspectives throughout the event. So you can have a little look, but get the cross commentary.
It's time to race.
That's right, James.
I always call him Captain Holt, but it's Captain TR19 is probably how most of you know him these days.
I'm just going to change my fucking name.
You should just change it back to Captain Holt. Just let me have what I want, Captain, okay?
Captain Mascot watching this stream. Hello.
Nice.
There we go.
Some of these people in this race is some of my friends too.
My palms are sweating already. Right. It's happened again, as always. We are with Viking next to his teammate Rizza, just ahead of him on the left, and Gary Goudini. He's got Nick Sins behind him. I'll pop back a little bit further. I'm going to go back to Captain Mousecop.
What?
Ripping that Patriot livery. And a team.
Oh, where's in front of me?
Where is he?
Who's that one respawning itself?
Coming around, Rizza just gets a little bump from Maggio, but he handles that nicely. Maggio gets out of the back of him nicely. Little bit of bump drafting on Maggio from Mousecop.
And my teammate.
Feathering the throttle nicely. Mousecop not wanting to cause any early incidents with his teammates, just staying in the slipstream, keeping amnesia out of it. Oh, big wobble! Viking spins. He gets a little dink on the nose. I'm not sure if he went off there. Captain Mousecop had no choice.
Teammate spun Rizza out. Teammate on teammate.
Nice, Lana.
Whoa!
I had another spin there on the outside, just as I looked down the stream.
What's passing that, Pat? What's passing that?
Mousecop just sniffing at second place here. Just got caught a little bit by catch-up. Out Hackney past. Nixon's, bath salts leading the way, working well as a team. Legendary's ass getting in the way of Mouse Cop. Gets a good old sniff of the exhaust. Follows in on Legendary really nicely.
Sticking on Riz, just
Pops into the slipstream. We're going to pop back a little bit further. Series Ono's in around 9th, 10th place at the moment. Gives us a perspective from the right side as she flies up on the left.
Get rid of that shit.
Up to like 5th place momentarily. A couple of other cars are flying past in Giraffe and Mouse Cop again.
Hit my own teammate. The person hit the wall and hit my own teammate.
No worries, James, it's only first lap. We're going to stick with Riz around through the second lap and then we'll move back a couple of places. As we look across the pack there, just behind.
Series, no, just, Series, just a little bit nervous, came across her own teammate there. I think a teammate maybe did spin out. And Series had no choice. Series, you carry on, that was nothing to do with you, love. He span out across your nose. You couldn't help but give him an extra little tap.
Whoa, that car. Oh.
And go on to Series, just as you were talking about her there.
Yeah.
Across. See.
Comes down, trying to grab a bit of slipstream. Knows there's a car on the inside in love of the dub.
Love making moves there between the two. Series following suit.
Yeah.
A little bit of lag, but not too bad. Series takes the lead. On to
Does
lap 4, I think.
pop back across to the inside, giving the space for the guys to come back past on the outside. Viking trying to get in behind his teammate. Does so nicely. Just
get rid of that little map.
Who's behind me? I can't tell. Oh, it's G-Wood.
Fastest lap so far.
Wide.
105. Ride Lightning with the fastest 105 now.
Yep, 105.
Oh, that was a bit of a stack into the wall back there.
6-0.
Looks like they all got through.
Anybody going to get the brake boosting going? I'm not sure, Bradley. It can be beneficial, but it also sends your car a bit squiggly. So in these tight contact racing, when your accidents could cause you to lose some points, you need your best bet's just to keep it nice and close between you. There aren't many random lobbies you see it this wide. There's what, 8 of them again?
Yeah, it's going to get even thicker on some races. Trust in the car next to you and trust in your own ability.
Series is just staying nice and clean. I'm going to pop back to BMW. Gets in the slipstream of Maggio, but going to use the curbs instead. Using Hackney Devil here, hopefully. Just missing out. Catching the back end of the slipstream. You can see the speed of the car picking up.
Whoa.
Feathering the throttle nicely so it doesn't go straight into the back of him. BMFR. Little bit of curb as he comes across the boost.
And we're going to move up to Cartman from the IROC crew, who's running up
in behind Storm. Little tiny rub of the ass. Storm almost comes across his teammate. BM very nicely adjusts without causing any incidents to the other drivers.
Ooh, a little wiggle.
In these situations, while there's still a couple of laps left, it's sometimes wise to just be that little bit cautious and patient. You need to time it right for that final straight. Oh, BM just comes out on Giraffe a little bit, but luckily just...
Cameron just pulls out and stops the run.
Just brushes across rather than causing any incident for Giraffe there.
I think we're going on to the last lap now.
Yep.
Okay.
This is where BM is going to want to look to time it, to crank himself up on the next lap. Best lap now isn't even on the leaderboard, it's way down the order. A couple of guys working with the slipstream further back.
I'm going to stay on board with Cartman while he's at the front here.
No.
Hackney Devil
pass on.
just ahead. There's a group of 10 racers. 11, 12,
Oh.
13, 14, 15. BM just letting off the gas a little bit too much.
Oh,
Gonna move
it's getting a little
forward.
tappy. We're going into the final top bend. Cartman on the inside.
With
Legendary
Love
Goat
the
uses
Dub.
slipstream.
Right in behind, Ride the Lightning comes in, does pull into first. He's going to look to try and get a bit of slipstream onto a teammate, surely. Just going for the curbs.
Oh,
Really
Cartman's
aggressive.
pushing on Viking.
Love the
Viking's
Dub.
not going to give way. Viking, RZA, Love the Dub.
RZA,
Forward, 1,
that's
2, 3.
lovely. I think they got fourth as well. Very nice stuff, guys. Love the Dub, trusting his line on the outside.
Cartman pushing on Viking. He wasn't going to let him through.
And Robert, yeah, James, you did. You got fourth place, lad. Top four for you guys.
I drive behind. I don't know who I drive behind. I drive behind with my teammates.
Yeah, I think you were behind Love the Dub there, because I just saw you come up behind on the camera on the right.
It's a win for RZA from Team Ford. I'm not sure.
No, that was some lovely racing.
Ford. Little coming together I saw of a Team Ono car, but I don't know what preceded that car getting launched. Series gives it a thumbs up, so I'm assuming it wasn't that bad. Giraffe must have been in the action.
I didn't see any incidents from BM.
That's strange. All four of us is that four.
I saw an Ono car, Team Ono, get launched in my behind vision, but I don't know who hit them. I couldn't see that.
No.
I ain't touching by you now.
We'll be checking the Discord throughout every race to see if anybody has any issues. And again, no result is final until 1 hour after every battle.
If you do have any incidents, then you can clip it on your PlayStation and then get it posted to Captain. Whether you record it on your phone and get it in the Discord, or you've got a YouTube channel you can upload it to quickly,
you
etc.
will be watching as well when we Fox you are part of the team, so
I'll have a little look at it.
A couple of people to check it out. Gay Robot would have been part of it as well, but unfortunately, as we know, he's got on a PlayStation at the minute. And he's becoming a doctor, so...
Oh, bless him. Got to focus on shit like that. We need more doctors at the moment.
Yeah. Riz needs to put it on sports. Good man. So, this race, 4.3 miles a long race with 4 laps, but this is an endurance race and a teamwork race. This is going to test your teamwork on the final straightaway and your endurance. This is a good 10-minute race.
That should be good.
As with last time, is like you said, just let it run down. You can extend it maybe every 3 or 4 races to give that extra time for a toilet or a drink for somebody, but...
Viking just in the chat saying I was refusing to give him the curb.
Man, I can't believe it. My team finished 1, 2, 3, 4 in that race.
No, it's a good performance, but you need to keep it going.
Yeah.
With it being 10 races, you can't just rely on one. Good. I know you guys. I'm just reminding you. Don't let it get too. Don't get too confident, James.
Shut up, Fox. I'm the captain of Ford.
Exactly. I know what I'm doing with my team. Just put me in my place, James. I can't race these cars. You should have seen me a couple of days ago. I was fucking hitting Ono and everything. I'm terrible.
Move on to George W. Cush race.
Has that put us on Mouse Cop again? We'll give Mouse Cop a little bit of a break early, so I'm going to go to Cartman. I didn't spend... Oh, you spent a bit of time with him last time. Bath salts, there we go.
I'm on Mouse Cop at the minute.
I can see Mouse Cop ahead. He's in that top 4 at the moment, coming through the corner. Gary Goudini up the inside. Bath Salt just keeping his line nice and true in the slipstream of Cartman. It'll come under the tyre. Somebody's gone left and they're spinning out behind Bath Salt there. Nothing to do with the Bath Salt zombie.
I missed that whack.
Oh, Bath Salt wanted to pull out earlier there, but Love the Dub was there on the right and he had to just stick in it, feather the throttle lightly.
And watch that incident back with Mouse Cop. He came across to the left a little bit. It was.
Oh, legendary big risk flipping.
And
blows
suicidal.
up. He flipped a little bit too much. Bathsalt did not come into any form of contact with him there. Got away. He didn't get touched by any of the cars in the air, but just could not correct the fast spinning Hotring car. One of the few cars not affected by the slowing.
Move forward to ZZ Amnesia. Let
The spin.
Get back up there. Cartman doing loops. Could it be to his detriment? He keeps it high, nice and clean. Oh, Amnesia just in front there.
Oh, Bathsalts gets a little tap on the inside, but he's had another tap on the back end. He's back up to speed, nice and quick.
Hackney Devils waited there and slowed his speed, I can see. Good job. Hackney playing by the rules.
Pulls wide there, Bathsalt, to avoid the incident on the slowing cars.
Check that there. Hackney, is he weighted? Yes, Hackney is going down the order. He's
Oh, Bathsalt's very nearly caused a bit of an incident, but he got out of the power nice and careful. Cartman just pulling out a little bit late, brushing on James's ass. James clearly not enjoying that.
No.
Yeah, get off, not bought me dinner. Oh, and Bathsalt's Maggio did just come across him a little bit, but I do think that'd be an incident where Bathsalt's could have pulled a little bit more aggressively to the right to avoid the incident.
Holy shit!
But that, I'd say, is a bit of a mix between a racing incident and Bathsalt's could do to feather a touch.
That was a great save.
On to Rizza, just so we can see this front pack a little bit more.
Need to rewatch that. Holy shit!
Nixon's just staying nice and wide on the outside.
See Nixon up in the distance there. Perfect. Amnesia taking the inside line.
So feather in, making sure it gets no slide, gets into slipstream. Captain Mousecop and goes into first momentarily. Best lap 2:41.123. That is from Bathsalt. Rizza got 3 IROCs ahead of him, but he has got James, his teammate, alongside.
Just behind them both.
There's Love the Dub on the right side, yeah.
Whoa, that's close.
Nice, James. Handles landing next to or just behind Bathsalt's nicely.
Let's go, and we're going to have a
Cartman back in the mix.
From Team Oh No.
Maggio Magic as well.
Nixon coming alongside Love the Dub.
Sticking with the slightly quieter tube here. Behind the IROC
Oh no.
team.
Bathsalt going very high with Cartman. Cartman very high going into Bathsalt.
Just in the tube to make sure there's no chance to go straight into the back of Ride Lightning there. Nixon
teammate.
heard them very lightly tap.
I pulled over, I hit that guy.
That's all good, James.
Hello, Psycho! You could just go on blue side, there was plenty of room there to avoid that little crash. Yeah, it does happen.
The guy helped me a little bit in the tunnel and
There's 7, 8, 9, 10 of them, 11 of them right here, 12, 13, just behind. Oh, legendary! Oh, Amnesia gets away with that. His car handled that like a rock.
Don't worry, Viking, I just saw you cutting him off. It could have been a lot worse.
Oh, Rizza had no choice but to hit Mousecop. I believe it was head on. It wasn't Mousecop. Mousecop a bit further forward. I'm not sure who it was, but Rizza, every right to keep going.
Best lap 2:29. Storm from HPS1.
I got 2 laps to catch up.
Moving forward, we're going to stay with Nixon. He's just behind that front pack of 7 or 8 there.
So just eases himself a little bit further to the right, widening the corner slightly.
Someone help,
Slide
Mom.
from Amnesia ahead. Love the dub leading the way at the moment.
Nixon just biding his time. Right thing to do in these tubes, whatever's going on with other people here.
So pop back a couple of positions, maybe over to the other tube. We're with Nubbers 24. Did enjoy riding with the fella last week. From Team Series Oh No. Just ever so slightly pulls a little bit more to the left there to avoid the big tyre prop.
Stay on board with Nixon. That's the best place to be.
Storm, Cartman, Bath Salts lead the way into the red tube here. BMFR. Viking Pro. Somebody else coming up on the left side. Series Oh No teammate.
Oh, you can hear it in the tunnel. It's a bit clanky.
That's Gary Goudini high up on the tube wall.
Nixon holds it there right next to Nubbers.
Just heard that slide, he lost a little bit of time having to straighten the car up.
Yep.
But he's gonna be happy he didn't ruin himself.
I'm catching up a little bit.
Best lap 2:29.255 from Storm 69.
We look back, James in last place with series. Dylan Logan as well. Nixon. We're going to move forward. I was spectating on Nixon and he's in 16th, so that's how thick it is up front.
Yep.
We'll stay with Nick until we move on to the final lap here, and then we'll move forward to the pack. Getting a little tight there between the two IROC boys. Ooh.
Numbers picked up a good amount of positions there, just taking the inside line into the blue tube.
Yeah, come out the tube pretty. Oh, just technically, but he
bit of an
saved
instant. He's been straightened up.
Pip to the IROC team that got him straightened up there. Great work. Moving on to the last lap now, I believe.
He's just pulling back to the right in time to avoid an incident. Best lap still with Storm.
And we're going to go on to Dylan Logan Rory from the HPS1.
Oh, okay. I don't want to tell you that. Go on the last lap, okay? I'll do that. Easy.
Nice stuff, James.
Okay. I think Dylan's car is a little bit
Pro, love the dub, and
he thinks he's been in a crash, so we'll move it back up there. We'll go
I'm catching you easy.
Numbers using a bit of slipstream from Maggio. Not quite getting enough of it. Slips in there.
There's a Giraffe from the team IROC who seems to just be behind the thick of the action.
To adjust too much. Feathered throttle slightly. You can see getting a bit less airtime than Zombie. Pulls out from behind Nick. Storm pulling to the right as well to avoid a big spinning incident that across the rest of the pack there. That could have been bad.
Giraffe just next to his teammate, Mousecop. Team IROC right lining up front.
A little bit, we'll go back. How far back can we go? There's the whole pack just there, I reckon. There.
James just comes into view now. Taking the inside line, Giraffe on the outside. 3 IROC members here.
Ride Lightning just ahead, Rizzer. Viking just ahead of Mousecop here. Hackney Devil. Carmen a little bit aggressive, cutting across to the inside, making sure to avoid the little pack that was in the middle there with Legendary and Storm.
Giraffe was close to that tyre. Now! James is starting to push it, you can hear it. Getting close, Giraffe through a small gap there. Ooh,
you can feel he can pick up a position or two and get himself right back into the mix with a good bit of slipstream.
We're coming round now to the final turns. Into the last tube. Everyone's sandbagging. It's going to be a run to the line. Giraffe sandbagged too early.
Oh, the IROC team! The IROC team sandbagged each other quite hard.
Oh god, that was terrible.
Three of them just came together at the exit of the tube and they couldn't quite pull away from each other.
Oh, I got back and finished 14th behind my teammate.
They could have had some good positions there, but no, just cars coming together and it sent them spinning as they exited.
3 IROC boys. One of them got the win though, so I mean some compensation.
Yep.
Hey, I want cards in front of me. I want to.
Viking just saying he was sandbagged. He's not happy.
Yeah. A win for Carter from the Iraq crew. Second, BMFR 1984 HPS1. Storm HPS1 third. Rounding out the top 10, we have Basalt Viking, Gary Houdini, Love the Dub, Maggio, Hackney, and Legendary Go. A very good result for HPS1 with 4 in the top 10 there.
Fairdown saying great team there. Great teamwork.
Yeah, no, Fairdown, that was just unlucky by the Iraq boys. Nobody to blame but themselves.
Yeah, there wasn't anybody else but them three there, really.
Just them three, yeah, unfortunately.
I think Maggio was just or Mousecop was just trying to time it so he could get a good slipstream out of the tube.
Yeah, but when you're sandbagging in a tube with 10 cars behind you, you're going to get punted.
Yep, it's a hard thing to do.
Yeah. Let's move on to race 3, Cush Speedway, built by D-Dane. A lot of the tracks built by D-Dane for this champs. Viking 2. 3 laps, 5.21 miles. Very good race with a loop at the end out onto the final straight, which is about a mile wide. So
it could get very, very packed at the front.
It'll get packed and wide, and we're going to see that this is another race where teamwork comes into play. It's wide enough that you can all pack up in your 5 and slip with each other to get through. You don't have to be in the pack, because that's where it's going to get crazy.
And hello Gucci, Intense Nazca, damn right boy.
Fastest lap in a Hotring recorded on
Quick
so far.
read through these comments. Who had the 210 recently? They should upload.
Yeah.
I'll try and remember that, Lana. And yeah, as I am gonna push a little bit more consistently again to lower my times. People have pushed a bit too far away from where I'm comfortable.
I'm going to start with Maggio Magic from the IROC team, I believe. Yes, we are.
Big Cush.
And we're off. Good start by Maggio.
Oh, straight!
Oh, but it didn't work out well, and he's on fire!
Oh, it's gone very badly. Go for a quick respawn there, Maggio, rather than waiting for the explosion. Hello, Persona.
He's put it out, the fire extinguisher, he's got it going again. We're going to move forward though while Maggio gets back up there.
I'm on Gary.
Devil.
Just hear them couple of dabs of brake to make sure he didn't go shooting into Mousecop there. Little dab of the slipstream.
This is where it could get a little crazy down
I hope
the
you're
hill.
doing well, Persona. Chelsea lost to West Ham. Oh no! Sack Tuchel. Sack Tuchel. Sack him.
3-2. Wow.
I'd say Man United. They lost to fucking Watford. I can't say nothing. It was an explosive start, if nothing else there, third house.
On board with Hackney Devil.
Mousecop handles that nicely in the end. Just gone a little bit too high on the tube.
Looking just behind, there are a few cars coming in there, a lot of Team Ono, but again, first lap means nothing here.
Hackney, Legendary, and BM nicely packed up close together. Houdini riding the wave. Mousecop just alongside, lands to his left, nice and tight. Pull that camera wider.
Staying on board with Hackney Devil from HPS1 crew. Very good result for them last race.
Easing into the corner. Next to bath salts. Yeah, I'm doing very well. Thank you, Persona. Hope you are too. Let's pop back a little bit, see how it's going here for Nubbers again. He's very much in the mix of the pack. Can see most of the field to his left and ahead at the moment. Gonna look. Oh, that was a demon. That was a bit of lag, I think, as well, because it seemed to manage to spin out. Ride Lightning held it very nicely, so it did only end up ruining itself. Cartman gets saved hard by Nubbers. He was heading across to the right there, and Nubbers punts him across the jump and makes it himself. Lovely stuff.
Watching the series incident now.
Yeah, it didn't look like they actually touched.
Whoa! Look, my team. One of my teammates out. You want to sign me?
Series bounced off the wall
and then went across and hit.
Yeah.
Didn't quite hit Ride, but nearly hit Ride. Yeah.
No.
It looked like his car reacted like it got hit a bit, but he corrected it very quickly. Oh, Rizza just caught the inside, of the prop.
He still came through the wall though. He's right behind you. Oh, big
Numbers coming down the hill.
Nice landing. We're going to move.
Trying to catch the slipstream.
And we're going to go down to.
Got good clean air.
Oh, he's just caught Storm in the air.
Bang ding out from third house. Exactly.
Pit from Gary, pit from Storm, all good, they move on.
Couple of taps of the horn. Oh, somebody missed the tube entrances and drove straight into the middle. Couldn't decide which tube to go into and chose neither. Not the correct choice, I feel. Hello, Aaron. How you going, fella? Or Aaron? Sure I say it right one way or the other. But no, I hope you're doing very well, as I do for everybody else. The action is just starting to warm up a little bit more. The further they get into the racing and they know what they need to do, they'll push a little bit harder. See, maybe a couple more incidents. Certainly the way it was last week. Nice and clean for the first few races while things settled in, but then
a little bit more
people pushing a little bit harder as they felt they needed to pick up a few extra points and stuff for their team. Hey Jed, it's just basically race clean, don't go spinning people out, stuff like that, working your teams. Jed, captain, is here so he can go through if there's any specific rules on that sort of stuff as the host of the tournament. But no, I saw that you'd subscribed the other day. Thank you very much, Jed. Oh no, a couple of instances there as people just trying to feather up and wait up.
We're going to have to watch that one again.
I wasn't sure who it was that caught the incident. I did see it ahead of me. Let me have a little rewind, see if I can see the names.
I'm watching it now.
That's a bit too far back.
Gary Houdini should have gone with the corner. He went a little bit straight, but
yeah, in general, if they do spin people out and stuff like that, if they don't, then and we catch it, then they'll get penalised for it. If we don't catch it, then the other racer's able to send us clips through the Discord, etc., or YouTube, and then we'll have it checked out. And if it's a penalisable offence, then it will get taken care of, and the points for that race would be deducted off the offending culprit.
And
if they have too many incidents, then they could potentially get a race ban, isn't it, Captain? An event ban and stuff. I'm guessing that's the way we've done stuff in the past. Yeah. So if it's clearly more than just a couple of mistakes, it's taking people out on purpose, it will be dealt with a little bit more severely than just a points deduction for the race. Nubbers just gets landed on there by Hackney.
It's Legendary Goat's fault with that Gary Houdini incident.
Best lap 2:52.228 from Ride Lightning.
And he didn't wait, so I think Legendary Goat's going to lose the points for this race.
Yeah, and there you go. And that's that rule in action there, Jed. Captain's caught an incident. Was somebody's fault. Hello, Sparko. Hope you're doing very well. And it is lovely to see some new commenters in the chat. Oh, Amnesia rides that nicely. Look to get just a little bit sideways on the jump. Little slide on landing, corrected nicely. We can see this pack ahead. It's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 9 wide, and then like 4, 5 behind. Nubbers has just stayed behind the front pack, literally just in the mix of it, just feathering his throttle before he gets up to the very front, timing it very nice and wise.
Ooh, nice drive.
Giving us good
I'm going to wait to see if there's any complaints from...
yeah, I'm the
same
Jet. Oh, sorry, Captain, see if there's a
it's
complaint
alright.
from Team Ono.
It wasn't Goat's fault necessarily. Nubbers was but it is his fault, but it isn't. It's a tough one.
Yeah, you've caught it, so if anything is brought up, then it can be
I'll
dealt
act on it,
with.
but if
Yeah.
no one makes a complaint, I'm not going to just cause a complaint.
No.
Because
Oh, Nubbers does just touch Bad Salt's ass. He's landed backwards. He's spinning himself around pretty quick, but he is going to lose a lot of time. Couple of other players
I don't know what happened, James.
having lost his
I don't know,
time.
James, keep going then. Keep going. If they land on you, it's not your fault.
No, I
Gary
didn't. No, they landed on top of me. They landed on top of me.
If they landed on you and crashed, that's not your fault.
No, you can't do nothing for people landing on you, and like
No.
that is a bit of a racing incident. You don't need to wait for them if they spun out.
Yeah, I was losing his draft. I wasn't hanging. What? I don't know.
Hello,
behind him?
Bolid. And yeah, I come from non-contact stunt racing myself in general, and I do a bit of street racing and stuff, but it's all no catch-up and stuff in general. But for Hotring, it really does seem to make sense to keep it all tight. The cars in actual NASCAR as well get slightly limited once they get into first and stuff as well. So it makes a bit more real-life logical sense in my head to excuse it, whereas other forms of racing...
Go on, James.
People that put catch-up on rally and stuff like that, get off the game. Not quite,
Fox,
but you know what I mean.
Watch this incident at the end and we'll decide.
Yep. Is that the one with Legendary Goat?
Yeah, and Gary Houdini.
Yeah, Kevin, I was losing his draft, and then I landed, and then he landed in front of me, and then he landed in front
Gary
of
at
me.
the moment. I'm guessing this is after the incident. That's Gary in the pack. Okay, so I'll just have a quick look at it now.
I can't nobody can spectate me right now in this game. Can't show it.
Yeah, he did tap his back right, but I couldn't quite.
They're turning left. If you look at Legendary Goat, he's facing to the right. He's going the wrong kind of way with the road.
But yeah.
And also could have put the brakes on as well.
Yeah, and he should have just waited. Like there is a bit where the car on the right out of the IROC team comes across ever so slightly, so he's probably tried to avoid that, but he's overcorrected, and that's then caused an incident for Gary, and he didn't wait for that.
No.
Because the other car didn't touch him, the IROC car. They got close to him, but they didn't touch him.
No, but they're on the left as well. You can see the two cars on the left there making that little turn. They're going with the road. Legendary Goat's car is pointing more to the right than straight.
For anybody that would like to check, it is at minus 4 minutes 55 at the moment on Captain's stream. Gary's just in the pack, and then he gets taken out just after going into the tube. So you can have a little bit of a say on it yourselves in chat as well.
Moving on, Sandy Shores, race 4, no
But yeah,
slipstream.
skip back to live. But yeah, that's my take on it.
Yeah.
Is that he should have really waited on that one.
We're off. Let's,
It's just a bit.
Riding on board with Giraffe.
Nice, Jed. Yeah, it's hopefully my commentary skills are a little bit smoother than my racing skills. I do race with some very good people, and I try to keep up with them. It just causes a lot of barrier crashes for myself because I can't handle the speed they can very regularly.
Giraffe holding the line. Now, the place to watch here is this bottom corner, going into this bottom corner.
Because you have people coming back down the wall on the later laps a little bit and
no
narrowing
slipstream.
up. Yeah.
That's where the incidents are going to be, and that's where penalties are going to be given, I think, here. We're going to move away from Giraffe because we've raced a couple of races
Through, feathering nicely. BM just shuffles out to the right.
I think we got Hackney Devil there.
Oh, that looked like one of the Ford boys, and Giraffe takes it in the ass quite hard there. We are going to pop on to somebody a bit further back in the order for right now. We'll go for like BM. There we go, surrounded by 2 unspectatable people, so we can have a little look at them. Yeah, Nubbers did get a little bit unlucky there at the finish. Sparko.
Hey, your own teammate.
His own teammate, yeah. Oh, Legendary does get tapped there by his own teammate. Didn't quite see who that was. Maybe
somebody hit the wall. One of them hit the wall.
BM staying in the slip. Well, it would be the slipstream of Rizza, but non-slipstream here. Yes, and like the bit of lag you get on GTA, like it makes it even more difficult. You really need to learn where you need to feather around cars to be really truly clean.
Alright, so on race 3, Gary Houdini came back and got 10 points, and Legendary Goat got 1 or 0, so it's not going to make any difference.
No.
It really won't. Unless Series Team wants to make a complaint, then we'll act on it. It's only going to be 1 point lost.
Yeah, like to me, like it's a sort of racing incident. He did overcorrect. He should have waited, but then that's a bit down to Gary to complain that he should have waited and stuff. Because, like I say, it was definitely a racing incident.
And Gary got back into points. So if it was last lap, I guess it's going to be a bit more punishable. But
yeah, because like I say, one of the IROC cars did slightly adjust to the right just to keep a bit of space from his teammate, and then Legendary overcorrected, and that caused the incident for Gary.
Yeah, I'm going to move over here to Storm because I know Storm loves the inside line.
And he's sticking to the wood nice and clean, just clipping a little bit of curb. BM trying to do it as well, but on at the accelerator and trying to get out from behind Mouse Cop.
Oh!
Yeah, and that being very fine on the control and stuff, like.
Sorry, 11 was going to take my car and then.
Insane, there's Rizza just on BM's outside.
God, spun him out. Cartman got him.
Oh, he takes the inside wall hard as well.
Cartman got him. That's clear.
And Cartman's not waited.
No, that's a clear violation.
He's up on the inside.
Shit.
The IROC guy's sticking to the line a little bit too hard. And
did Storm hit the wall or did he get him? No, he spun him out. Yeah, he spun him
guys, one lap down. Mr. Checkpoint.
Oh,
that's their fault, James.
38.795 from Amnesia is the best lap so far. There's a lot of cars here. 13, 14 people coming through the bend. Another 3 or 4 just behind trying to get into the mix. Couple a little bit higher up the wall. Viking just coming down trying to get the speed down the straight. Bumpy. Amnesia's on the outside. I'm not sure he got back onto the track, and BM got forced into the start line a little bit there. He wasn't able to pull back onto the track. Let me just check that out.
Oh, okay, don't worry what happened. On left.
Oh, BM just got tapped from the right. Who was that came across? They'd received a tap from someone else. Oh, it was one of the IROC boys that just got spun out into him. He did spin out as well. Big incident as they cross the line. We'll move forward off BM. Back on to Ride Lightning. BM's not going to be overly happy there. It looked like he was trying to avoid an incident on the left side, was just nice and straight, about to cross the line, and whammo.
Well, who got the fastest lap?
Amnesia with 38.795 still. He's back down in 16th at the moment. Maybe he got wrapped up in one of the instances as they cross the line. It's a little bit thinner up front. They have spread themselves out accordingly where they can. Right, Lightning just feathered the throttle and pulled the car a little bit more tightly through the corner to avoid Rizza there.
I see you, Wizard over there.
Yeah, Rizza bang in the middle of the track. Right, Lightning, Giraffe. Love the dub. Little bump draft on Giraffe. Ride Lightning collects extra curb, and in behind Rizza it's really tightening up. Underneath one flying car. Ride Lightning tries to pull down and across, but just accidentally caught the back end of somebody else. He's cost himself some points there.
Oh man, I missed a wreck right there.
I think Ride Lightning managed to just squeeze underneath Maggio, but Maggio gets back past him.
Nixon was never going to get in on that left side there. He caused that massive crash.
Oh, that's the one who. Oh, that's the one who's spinning right there. I was past it.
Let's have a little scan back on captains.
Oh, nice win, last cap. No, but it's a bad team. The team are
Taking the
way from worse.
caps nicely.
Ooh, nice finish, Viking. Nice one, Royer.
Oh, Maggio got
Wizard.
punted to the right. It wasn't Maggio, he went underneath. That did end up getting a little bit dirtier as they all came together on the line on the final couple of laps.
Currently have Cartman and Nixon under investigation from race 4.
Yeah, it's about timing it right down that final straight and final corner a bit more, Jed, getting yourself in the right position in the slipstream when slipstream's on.
Triple decker. Now we're going this race when we have penalties. Oh, the car's going to be ghetto.
Oh, it was one of our Ford boys in the party that did just get flicked up and over. Who's there on there? Let's love the dub.
Who's me?
Moving on to triple decker. One could get taste 2,
Big
3,
oof.
4.
Oh my, okay, all my five teams do it here. What else won? Captain, what else won? Teammates. I mean, crews. Members.
Who's gone?
We started at 20, now got 19.
Yeah, not sure who's lagged out there. We will get a look in a minute.
I can't scroll through the playlist for some reason. It's left and right, but I can't. There we go. Quick glance through. Oh, bit of a bogged down start from one of the Ford boys there. Maggio, good start. Gonna pop up the inside, clips the boost into the middle of the track as he pops himself into first. Boyd's jump, somebody heads up to the second level. This is triple decker. Can wall ride around a couple of the corners up to the third floor from Maggio. Gonna come back down, takes a bit of a risk, didn't feather the throttle and takes a little clip of the overpass of the top track. Back up, takes the jump, little bit sideways, bit of a slide on the back left. Back down nicely. Heads up the wall. Legendary Goat and Viking doing the same. Maggio going high. Comes down, little clip. Nobody's directly underneath him. Nice clean landing. Tiny bit of water slowing him down at the bottom of the hill. Top of the hill from... I couldn't quite catch the name there. Basalt Zombie maybe. Nixon. Maggio just managed to pull across in time to avoid any big incident there with Viking as he again pulls up to the second platform. It's up to the third. Comes across for the ramp. Believe it's Rizza just behind.
Fast lap 120 series, let's move off and we'll go down and take a look at Basalt.
Takes the boost across the jumps.
We have another look at Basalt, yep.
Oh, Maggio on top of his teammate. Giraffe realising it's his teammate that lands it on him, did dab the brake and pull out of the power.
Oh, tap there from one of the IROC
Maggio
team.
comes down, back onto the track. Viking flings himself back down to the road a little bit earlier. Hello, Pinky. Oh, Basalt and Gary Goudini on the inside, Bim on the outside. Like the two teammates from series just came together a little bit and pushed Basalt's into Maggio. Just a tap on the ass as well. Feathered the throttle and corrected nicely. Oh, an 11.573 from Amnesia, best lap.
Go on, Viking.
Got a little bit of the hiccups. Maggio just pulled out of the way. The car that was potentially going to land on him.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Whoa!
James took a jump as Maggio fell down. Nearly a bit of a coming together there. James learned from Viking to get down to the track a little bit earlier, get a bit more speed down the slope.
The thing with our thing today as well, Fox, we're like referees. If we punish one, we have to punish all.
Yep.
It's one or the other. There's can't for one and not for the other.
No, that's it. Keep it consistent.
Yeah. So we've currently got 3 investigations so far.
Yeah. Oh, Maggio, a lot of speed. Looking to go up onto the 3rd floor yet again.
Oh!
Oh, James just half clips the ramp, barrel rolls and does hit the platform.
Ah!
Lucky James. The dub leads the way. Best lap still with Amnesia. Oh, Maggio just lands on the back of his teammate there and spins out. Who did he end up landing on? Let's have a little look. I believe it was the teammate who was just to the left of there. Maggio out of the mix. Go to Ride Lightning.
Wild. What the hell was that? He took out 2 or 3 in the air. He must have got caught by somebody.
Fuck.
Amnesia's there with Basalt and Ceres. Not sure what the hell preceded that crash, but that was fucking wild.
Ride Lightning with Hackney Devil just clipping a bit of the ramp. Nearly got all hooked into him.
Oh!
Hartman.
Ah! That's it.
The chemistry.
What that car stop for?
Who, James?
Oh no, the chemistry's insane. 3rd house.
G-A-R-Y.
Where was he stopped at? In the middle of the road?
On the side of the road.
Not sure.
He might have been waiting on someone.
Wait, he spits my out? Why are you waiting?
He must have been, because he wouldn't have just been stopped on the road.
I hit him too.
On board with Viking. Team 4.
Oh, Ride Lightning does cut across. He's got a bit of space. He's just trying to get the slipstream of Viking here. Give himself a bit of a kick coming across the back end of Rizzo. Oh, right.
Oh!
Who was that exploded? I pull my screen up so I can see that clearly.
That was...
I finished 12th.
It was a HPS1 car.
Yeah, legendary goat.
Jesus, unlucky.
Just literally exploding on the finish line.
Yeah.
What happened to that? What happened to that guy? What did that guy pull over for, Captain?
I don't know, James.
Thank you, Rixid. Unfortunately, you won't be able to join this event. This is a pre-sign-up event run by 482 Elite Gaming. But if you keep your eye on stuff, you should be able to in the future. Captain does keep stuff announced very regularly. And you'll get yourself into a team. There is the next thing he's hosting, I believe he said, is the solo Hotring Championship. And then working towards the big summer event.
Ooh, nice lap, ZZ.
Yep, that won 11.573. Just pipping out. Love the dub. 579.
Cartman.
Couple of Ford boys in the top 5 as well, with Rizza and Viking Pro, Cartman, Ride Lightning and Nubbers completing out that top 5.
Oh, undo 7. Undo 7. Right, drop that and stay the same spot.
There's
PS1 guy that's missing. It is.
I may be commentating tomorrow. I'm not 100% sure. It depends on if other people are available, but there will be 2v2 tomorrow, definitely. There's a couple this afternoon, I believe, on Barbax's channel, and I'll be racing one on Monday against Pinky with my teammate Henry against Peg.
Dylan Logan Rory that's lagged out from HPS.
Oh no! Net left.
Who did?
Net.
Nixon
left. He back down or left?
Yeah, Nixon's gone.
Sure. Race 5, Nixon.
But yeah, I imagine
All the time,
on
Riz.
Monday you'll see me get trounced.
Try and
Hopefully I can be
get
consistent
Nixon back in if anyone's friends with
and
him.
warm up for the losers bracket and get a bit of a kind of draw.
I know how fun it is. Yeah, looking online. I know how fun it is.
We have chosen our tracks. I can't pull up my playlist, but it contains the likes of White Rabbit, the Pinless Pier Race by Arwin, All Gas No Brakes, Beast Coast by Mobbin, like a lot of custom tracks, and Trench 2 picked by Pinky, obviously, with his world record, the sweaty boy.
I'm not going to name the team or the team player because that's just wrong of me, but one team member is complaining about their own team member.
Well, we can judge the situation, Captain. If we feel it's more than just a racing incident, we can punish that team member for them if they want to follow up the complaint.
Fuck, I didn't expect that.
Like, if they want to complain about their own teammates, they can do, and we'll review the incident as we do, completely unbiasedly, and deal with it from there.
Holy
30 seconds.
But yeah, it's Jed, for the 2v2s and stuff, we pick our own tracks, and there's one randomly assigned. So 4 picks each from the teams. And then one random assigned, which is Dalton. It is a 30-second wait here, with it being non-contact, and this is where we'll see it come down to more throttle control and skill of the driver. No slipstream, no catch-up to speed them up or slow them down. Yeah, so it should be good. I'm looking forward to Monday as much as I'm nervous. And I will stream something tomorrow, whether it's Sunday Fun Day, if Mobbin's not, although I believe Mobbin will be, but I'll host a playlist before or after, if I don't have any 2v2 commentary, so I can fully announce up the tracks and stuff for the 2v2 Monday.
Here we go.
With Maggio again, we are going to move up. We've spent a lot of time with Maggio, no time with Storm 69, and just ahead. Feathers the throttle nicely, carries the speed through. Didn't even see the back end take that little bump at the midpoint of the corner. Holds what looks like nice 6th place. Aggressive over the curbs. Feathers the throttle on the white. Clipping at the checkpoint, nice and wide. Doing as I found in practice, just staying really nice and low. There's a part that vibrates just on the bottom of the white. That's the bit you want to hit, and you can see all the guys at the front doing that. Ride Lightning doing it really nice on that right side, just picking up a position. I'm going to smash Pinky. I'm just also, I know I can be inconsistent, so see it as a bit more of a warm-up for the losers bracket, see what we can do from down there. Ride Lightning running a bit wide, managed to correct it very nicely. We've got Love at the Dub, Viking Pro and Rizza leading the way. Giraffe, Ride Lightning just overtaken by Storm, making up our top 5. Ride Lightning carries the speed through the corner a little bit cleaner, as does Hackney Devil. Yo, Alamo Limo!
Devil personal best.
And then we've got D. Schultz and Joe DiSerno, or Sarno. Hello on Captain's Chat. Yeah, I'm doing very well, Albo. I hope you are too. Just a little bit up the white. Feathers the throttle, pulls through the corner a little bit tighter than the guys just ahead in Hackney Devil and Ride Lightning. Ride Lightning did have a little slide. Viking looks like still leading the way. Love the Dub and Rizza really tight in second and third.
Oh, James holds it big. Slide in from James.
Pop back to Gary. See this whole pack and Amnesia. So we've got 3 Fords in the top 5, IROC and a HPS1 with Hackney Devil and Ride Lightning. Storm, Amnesia, Gary Goudini, Legendary and Robert James making out our top 10. Best lap 1 minute .069 from Viking.
James has missed a checkpoint, I think.
Yeah, I did.
Lucky James. Pull yourself back up as much as you can, and there's plenty of racing left, lad. Gary holds the slide nicely and gets himself onto the boost pad, back up to speed. It's captain's tournament, so I'm back, so I'm commentating on it while I'm nice and available. But yeah, captain does host some Hotrings as well to the side of our stunt racing lot. We just don't hear about it as often, being quite secluded away. But how many sign-ups did you get overall, captain? 'Cause you've had the 4 rounds last week and the teams knocked out.
We had 16 teams. 15 teams. 15 teams of 5 and a reserve, so yeah, what, 15 times 6, 90 people?
Yeah. You can get them, but the chances are that 9 times out of 10 it will slow you down rather than speed you up. Jed, you really need to get your timing spot on with the brake boosting in the car. If you do it wrong in any way, you just lose the revs and the time. And there are like a few of the racers in the lobby will be quite confident and comfortable with brake boosting, but in general I don't think it's as used outside stunts and streets.
Captain.
Blue box, you can join in now, yeah.
Oh, blue box is going to step in for one of the teammates.
Okay, all good. Nixon needs an invite. Can I invite Nixon from here?
You should be able to. If he's on your friends list, you just pull up the pause menu and invite, and they should be able to get into the race.
I should pull over and do that.
No, James, just keep driving. Be quiet.
Oh, Gary, big slide as captain. Mouse Cop comes on by. And yeah, it does, but 9 times out of 10 you don't seem to get a speed boost off it. You can do occasionally, but just not consistent enough to risk it, unless you're massively confident with your brake boosting. I think the suspension's a little bit too soft as well. It doesn't work every time.
And that's a 1-2 for Ford. Just gonna check back.
Oh, I gotta go bathroom now.
Run, James, run.
Yeah. So that's a win for. Love the Dub. Was that a win for?
I think it was. Like Viking had bullshit at the end. Exactly, yeah, it got him back up to speed nice and quick, that boost pad.
Look down the table. Rizza, Viking, Cartman, Love the Dub, 3 Ford in the top 5, Ride Lightning, Maggio,
Bit of a
3
scroll
IROC
down
in the
going
top
on.
6, so it's a 3-3 for Ford and IROC.
I haven't done that enough this event. Just thinking. We're on to Hotring Super Bowl by Peter B.
Riz, extend the time because Team Ono can't decide if Nick's coming back or Blue Box.
They're just having a little conversation in their party, I'm guessing, about who's popping in.
Only one of them's coming in the lobby yet.
Yep.
They both need an invite.
I guess it's just who can get in first.
Here you go, Captain. There we go. Nixon. If I get Nixon.
And they can invite Blue Box because they're on their team.
Yeah.
Only one of them's joining the lobby.
Well, as long as one of them's here, the job's done.
Oh,
Yeah.
I sent a picture of Mustang on the picture group last night. Saw in Riza County. With a Chevy Mustang.
A really nice car. Apologies
Extended the
for the
time,
cough.
can't get them back in. Well, I don't know what else they're supposed to do.
No.
No, you can't.
Like me and Captain can't invite either when we're in that lobby.
No, I sent Nick an invite during the last race.
Yeah.
I'm not friends with Blue Box, but Series can invite Blue Box when they're in that lobby there. Looks like we're starting on Giraffe.
Oh, this one.
Yep. Where's my
Okay,
control?
everybody needs to remember not to go too high on that first checkpoint.
Yep, you can miss it if you pull up too far to the right.
Yep.
Oh, who won the race? Levin?
In Regisox, just go look at the chat. I've just posted into the mean green chat. Just go look.
Giraffe just stays nice and tight on
You left
the inside.
you left that crew Regisox 16 minutes ago. You left it. Look at the picture.
Oh,
Alright, we're going to get away from Giraffe because I spent a lot of time with him. No, like Viking did.
We ran to Storm a lot last time.
Let's go.
Where's Series? A little bit further back, 15th. That's going to be just at the back of this mix, hopefully. Pop back. You can see the whole field ahead.
you go on, John? I'm racing.
Oh, bit of a coming together on the inside there. Series just on the outside here, collects the checkpoint nicely. Noses into first. Cars on her inside, gonna have to be careful as she comes back down the wall. Just easing it down, you can see her tapping to the right. Sticking on the wall. Staying out of the mix, just to her left. Takes the boost pad. James on her inside left. BM as well.
Taking on board with BMFR 1984 from the HPS1 crew.
As he just flies through the centre of the pack up into second or third place.
Go, go, go.
Series again on the right side.
Go high.
Sticking to where the track's a little bit less busy.
I see Nixon now. Right saying.
Legendary
Yeah.
Go. Ride Lightning, BM. All on the inside, Basalt's right on the left side. Oh, just touches Cartman, but just a little wobble, no big incident. Clean race racing ahead. Series Ono comes down the wall a little bit. Just collecting that speed. Just a little bit lower on the wall this time.
Two people missing the checkpoint now.
Series again going for the right side. Slipstream on the behind. 105.218 from James, the best lap.
Oh. Going, Stone, going.
All outside.
Go high, Stone.
Got Hackney, BM. A lot of the HPS1 crew surrounding Series, and there's fourth Legendary in that mix as well. Oh, I think that was Legendary causing a bit of an accident on off Series. Series just stayed nice on the line. Wasn't Legendary. Who was it that spun out?
BMFR spun out,
yeah.
And I'm watching what was going on the inside of that corner.
Going.
It, BMFR just straight lined the car, yeah, it was kind of his own fault. He got a tiny tap from Ride Lightning, but not enough to send him straight like that. He just didn't turn.
No, he didn't recorrect it, and he got double spun out.
Let's go back up the pack. We'll go ride with Knubbers.
Series still just sticking a little bit further to the right side of the track than most. Just keeping out of trouble really nicely. And hello Yo11, hope you're doing very nicely. Legendary Goat, Storm, Hackney Devil, Robert.
Yeah, if I can check one now, I go up here now.
Very excitable James Pittman.
Keeping himself in the mix.
We're going to have to watch that.
Series knows she's got a bit of breathing room this time, able to pull down into the corner a little bit more. As the cars bunch up again, nice and gentle on the control, sticking to a line. Going for the slipstream of Storm there to get past James. It's high on the wall.
Ride Lightning just cut across Basalt there.
Love the dub swinging through the pack past Viking.
Yeah, get in the left, please. Get behind me.
Series again just sticking to the line. Storm just trying to pull down the wall.
Oh, it's alright, blocking's allowed.
Oh, it all bunches up. Looked nice and clean at the end this time. I didn't hear too many or any comings together really. Little bit of rubbing.
Oh, this time up there. This time I'm gonna checkpoint. This time. There's 12 this time.
Grind up.
Nice win, Wizard.
Stuck on seems like an infinite black screen. There we go. We look through, win for Rizza, secondary Legendary Goat, third Hackney Devil, HPS1.
7th and 9th and 10th and 12th. Me, our team.
Take a look at the table now.
Scroll through the points. Rizza,
Ninth
Viking
place.
Pro,
With a 21
Hartman,
point lead.
Love the Dub and Ride Lightning make up our top 5. What world record plummet to? I am not sure. Let me see if I can find the spreadsheet, Rescue, and I'll have a look. I think it's still Luke's, isn't it? 244, a bit lower maybe. Let me have a look, see if I can find the spreadsheet.
Nice win from IROC for Riz. If Riz just extends the time because the commentator needs to use the bathroom, that'd be great.
I'm here. I'm not commentating. I'm looking for a spreadsheet for.
That's you. Captain.
Found it. Let's have a quick look for Rezkio asking what stunt records are during a bloody Hotring event, Rezkio. Right, I've got it though. Let's have a look. Wall climb. He's still got it as 209. It's Jacob Haig 209. That's the wrong track. Hold on. Fuck's sake, that's wall climb.
Next track,
Plummet.
Next track is
Plummet to 244.368 Reds.
the mini Ohio's next after this one. Over. One more next race is no contact and then very good twice track.
Okay, as we move forward, Air Force flyover.
That's Plummet, and there's the link to the spreadsheet. Reds coming in.
Two races left after this, Captain.
That's right, James.
It's got PC, Xbox, PlayStation. It's got all the different categories, so it's easy to find your way around. And that's the spreadsheet. For anybody interested, you can have a look at all the world records across all the platforms. Nice, 11. If you want to send me a friend's request, I've got the same one, and then I can share your playlists I make up and stuff. You can keep your eye on the streams a little bit more.
Blue box left.
And then if you're interested over a few weeks, attend a few playlists with the stunt community, etc., or with these guys, depending which sort of racing you're into. And we can find you a place.
On board, Maggio.
He's back live. I need to sort my camera out because I'm on the sideways angle right now. Gonna pop back just a little bit, not spent a lot of time on Love the Dub. Nice stuff, 11. Love the Dub getting a bit of airtime. The car below is going to have the drive. Oh, lands on top and collects a brick on the left side of the car. Going to have to get up to speed again. Love's not too far behind you if you want to feather up a bit and get a bit of slipstream going. Viking, if there's slipstream on this track.
It is.
Nubbers and Nick Sins just in between the two of you as things stand.
I'm my teammate.
And that is what Viking's done. You can get back on the power, lad.
I'm usually playing it safe, opening lap from the outside, excuse me.
Love's just to your right, Viking.
Come round to complete the first lap over this hill and down the other side.
There you go. That's my slight bit of helping the party out, just letting them know where their teammate is. Right, going on to ended up being series. Oh no. Again, we did spend just a touch of time with the last time. Not spent a lot of time with Batsalt, so let's pop on to him. He's just in the top 4 as it comes together a little bit. They hold their lines in the end nicely. It was very much aggressive rubbing his racing there. Oh, it looked like, yeah, had a bit of a spin out. Basalt had nowhere to go. He was sandwiched between two of them.
I missed that whack.
Gary waited.
Could do to just be a little bit further back so I can see the action a bit more. We'll go with... That's still going to be about the same. We need to be like here, I believe, unless that's a bit too far back. I think it could be, unless Love is right back into the action with Viking. Knees just ahead, clicks the brake boost, looked like it did at the top of the hill. Like, this is one of the tracks where it can be quite beneficial to brake boost at the crest and as you go down the hills, sort of thing, just as you go over the crests. Again, we might not see too much of it as they morph. Oh, two cars flying hard, bricking on landing, sends them spinning through the air. Love the dub, feathering nicely. Again, that is lovely for those not quite used to the name change yet.
I'm going high.
Just
Look,
in behind on the right side of Rizza, Ride Lightning. The right side of the track.
Cartman going launching.
Nubbers really feathering the throttle over the top of the hill. Oh, Nubbers does end up spinning out just after landing. I think that was potentially more of a landing incident than anything malicious. Love the dub, little love tap on Rizza, just showing him that he still likes him like that. Amnesia just pulls back up outside the right side of Love the dub. Cartman, Mouse Cop from Team IROC with Maggio just ahead. Oh, Cartman over adjusts into Love, but Love feathering and holds his line really cleanly.
Ride Lightning just slowing down. What were they doing? And then got hit up the arse. It's like the car was lagging.
Getting back, have a little look at that. Oh, and Love the dub gets wrecked in the air. Bit of a spin out on landing in there, or just comes across. I think it was Ride Lightning did just come across. Nothing Ride could do about that. Unlucky for Love.
Right on the back of series.
Front right just landing on the back of that IROC car. That is Love a bit further back down the order, but we know Lovey could get themselves back into the mix, trying to get into the slipstream of Nubbers here, having to work together with an opposition opponent, trying to keep him out of the slipstream a little bit, just pulling away, using the curbs to try and extend the advantage.
There goes Storm over the pack. Oh, big wipe out on the top of the hill.
Cartman's gone and he comes across Love. Love saves it, heavy on the brakes and stops himself going off track. Big save from Love there. Cartman really shouldn't have quite pulled across the track there in front of Love, but coming over the crest of the hill might not have seen him coming.
Oh, Baton saves it.
Maggio and Love coming right back into the fight. Nixon and BM having slowed down. Bit of an incident with each other maybe. The pack's a bit spread out at this point. Love up the inside, trying to get onto the back of Ride Lightning.
Looking across the pack, we'll stick with series.
Just a little bit out of it. Maggio a little bit further ahead. Love aggressively into the slipstream. Big bit of air from Love. Viking Pro bricks on landing. Maggio just avoids it. Oh, Love the dub and Maggio close. It gets exciting. Is character switching allowed, Captain? Not to hit each other, but to save yourself going off track, I think he means.
I don't think
Jed.
many Hotring people know about that.
Again, I think that's more as stunt racers that
Yeah.
That abuse the rules and game so much.
Here we go.
But no, it's these guys more just focus on their racing lines and stuff, I believe.
Taking a
But
run
it's,
down to the final here.
it isn't something that a rule would necessarily be put in place until it was like massively abused or used to affect other people's racing. So if it was just used to save yourself, I don't think it'd cause any issue. But say there in oh, Giraffe sandbagging a little bit. Love the dub getting a bit aggressive back, giving him that aggressive tap back, just showing him he's there. Get out of my path, give me my space. It all got a bit squiggly on the line. Viking just leaves the party there. He did have to do it a couple of times earlier on. Not last week, when he just needed to go take a couple of minutes, 5 minutes to himself. Maybe he had a bit of an incident there. I'm not going to be able to commentate that match. I'll answer Barbacks later.
It's a win for IROC team, I believe.
On that note, Jed, there will be a 2v2 guaranteed at 11 o'clock UK. And it'll either be streamed by one of the commentators, whether it's Esco or Barbacks or Crayon,
Oh no, with
one of the French guys, or we'll potentially be able to find cover if one of my
very nice
recruits are up for giving it a
I
go.
got a second in that race.
If nobody else is available. And Barbacks has one himself. Quickly try and scroll through the points. Rizza, Viking Pro, Love the Dub, Cartman and Ride Lightning complete our top 5.
Our team right now doing good right now. Top 3.
But I'll answer that message and I'll have the information for you at the beginning of the next stream for 2v2 stuff. So if you tune in after the start, just have a little scroll back to the beginning, just before the racing starts.
The second non-contact, Mid-Ohio, 6 laps. 19 in the lobby.
But I'm Hotring focused for today. I got
Rory.
it's 6 PM UK and then 10 PM UK, isn't it, Captain?
That's right, mate. Yeah.
They're the next 2 quarterfinals, lobby 2 and 3. Joe Desano Seno Cerno Sano.
IROC.
Just saying, nice job, Riz. Nice
That's
win.
IROC.
Yep. Right, I'll get that in mind, Mr. IROC, not the crew leader of IROC.
I'm doing a good job, IROC. I was watching this too.
James is asking if he's doing all right. I think he has been. He's been on Captain's stream at least throughout, keeping his eye on the situation. James just asking for your opinion on if he's doing a good job there, IROC.
Off roads.
Yeah, so he's definitely doing Luke, but he's just asked the organisers for the tournament if they can do it, the 11 o'clock one. But I'll have the information for that match when I stream next at 6 PM. Well, just before.
Yes, you are, James. IROC says you're doing a good job.
But yeah, the Luke Corredia match, that should be good. Ilox and his teammate, not quite at the same level, but they have been racing regularly, and the 2 boys are a little bit rusty. But they are looking to go nice and deep into the competition. Again, a 30-second wait, Cartman just reversing back onto the line. A couple of guys on the green wood.
We're going to go ride on board. We can't ride on board with James.
Unless you have really good throttle control, it can cause a bit more wheel spin and bog you down that green wood on the outside. If you handle it nicely, you get the extra curb.
And away we go.
Now, that was either a good clean start from Cartman and Rizza or a slight jump, but they both went off at the same time, so I'm of the inclination to believe was just about bang in line or touch before. It's punched up. Cartman dabber brakes and pulls himself through. Corner nicely, a couple of cars coming by him. Picky eye.
Losing a couple of places. Just starting to move away at the front already. You can see the gap starting already.
Yeah, just opening up.
Up to
Love the dub.
Ford.
Cartman getting a bit close to that black wall there. It is love the dub. Maggio Magic, Rizza, Viking and Giraffe making up the top 5 as things stand. Cartman just behind, bit of a slide into the entry of the corner, corrected it really nice and quick. Not quite as aggressive over the curbs, and that does allow the guys a bit of breathing room ahead. Gaining a little bit of time, Feathers a little bit late, having to break through the corner again, but back on the power. Yeah, this was in the crew battle over the, well, the crew tournament over the, well, it was a tournament over the summer. And it was used in a pros tournament against, in a pros battle against track racers. Cartman really nice and smooth through, but this is a slight Hotring variation. Some of the props on the corners have been changed ever so lightly, just with the cars running that bit wider.
Maggio fighting with Love the Dub, so there's a hole in third.
Cartman is up to 4th and Giraffe still completes the top 5. He's fallen a little bit further back though. Rizza and Love the Dub making a Maggio Magic sandwich.
Oh, Cartman gaining control of the car again.
Yeah, correcting the slide very nicely.
It's a scary moment there. Everybody using the kick wall there. It will bite you once every now and again.
Dub and Rizza.
Speed, Cartman with
Looked like Love the Dub did get that wall bash boost. Gained a little bit more time. Rizza having just fallen back to 4th. Look to try and regain that position back. Cartman looks to be settling into his stride. Has closed the gap up on Maggio. Back on the power nice and clean, a little bit more aggressive over the curbs. Little tiny clip of the tube as well, and he's right inside the exhaust.
107.1. I don't know if anybody can break down below the 106. Be tough, Riz, like correct.
Nice line from Cartman, handles it very nicely this time. Running a bit wide though on the final section of the corner. Brake boost up the hill it looked like there, unless it was just a big bit of wheel spin as the car struggled for traction.
Go back down to the storm.
Great drive down the little straight there. Cartman pulling alongside his teammate through the corner, popping into 2nd place. Maggio somehow just slightly bigger boost off the curb. 107.128 from Cartman, best lap.
Ford IROC domination.
Bit of a slide again, just pushing that a little bit too high. Nice, 28.6 on green machine.
Storm do anything here. Captain Master and Amnesia just in front of
comes through cleanly. Cartman and Love the Dub carrying the speed. Banger track Jed from Rezkio.
Rezkio can shut his fucking mouth. You stick to your fucking Wild Stallion Season 5 round fucking 83. Love you, Rez. Let's go back up to Riz up at the front.
Oh, Cartman a little bit late into the corner, just clips the tube. It does allow Rizza and Maggio back past him. Getting nice boost off the curb though, he's right back up at that ass of Maggio. Rezkio's liking your response there, Captain. He's just trying to fire you up. Get the commentary more hype. Oh, Cartman running wide through the exit. That does allow Giraffe to pip himself up into 4th. That was a brake boost there by Cartman as he looks to close the gap back on his teammate. We are going to pop back down through the order. I can see Nubbers and the Hackney Devil having a bit of a battle.
Oh, Maggio's coming back for a bit more on Riz, but Riz is going to hold it. 1-2 for Ford.
And I would try and read that, Jed, but I might be accused of being racist towards my French brothers. So I'll leave that for Rez to answer. But I do have no issue with people conversing in their own languages in chat and such. I just might not be able to read the comments if they are so much. So it's not to cause offence.
Viking shit. Hey, he's off out the party again.
That 107.128 did stay the best lap from Cartman.
Yeah, and he's losing the 71 car, the 71 car. That race too.
So comes home in 17th. Nixon, not a strong race for Team Ono there. I think 3 in the bottom 4. Let's Go Storm from Jaybird 001 Beffy. I believe Jaybird is from Team Eagle, who we're going to see it in a couple of hours.
Second, first, second.
Oh,
6th,
it might have been
10th and 11th. My crew. Good team. Good like team.
I know I've caught Rezkio missing a couple of checkpoints here and there. He pushes very hard, and he does try and push the boundaries of an acceptable checkpoint grab. Trying to carry his speed through these chicanes where you can cut the corners a bit. I know I caught it in at least one of the races in the championship.
Slim. Yes, sir, from Jaybird. Vetra Slim and Jaybird we will see in a couple of hours in Battle 2. Good luck to all teams coming up there.
Three-way time for that spot, Captain.
I think Rezkio's saying yes. So we've got a personal issue with the track.
Fuck his personal issues.
I got issues, you got them too.
I got 99 problems, but my bitch ain't one.
Hit me!
We are on to the final race of quarter-final 1. Have about a 2-hour break before we are back.
Oh, Captain, no.
This time I'm going to stuff my face with food.
Look like my team might win the playlist.
And do a little bit more practice for my 2v2 Monday.
This time
I'm trying to find my pace on the tracks.
This time I'm going to do that jump. This time I'm going to do it other way. Yeah. That was practice. This is practice. This is serious.
Exactly, James. This is serious time. Looks like, again, starting with Maggio.
We are off. Vinewood, here we go. Who's going to do the spins? Who's got balls?
Maggio, a little slide off the curb, coming round the second bend. Corrected nicely. Looked like Viking decided to just cut the jumps but didn't go barrel rolling. Amnesia correcting the car in the air and does so really nicely. Nubbers, a bit of a wheelie as Maggio lands on the back of him. Oh, and Maggio ends up hitting the front end of his teammate, spinning out across him. Giraffe there on the inside, looking to get in the mix.
Into the guys up in the booth.
Sat back and down.
Up in the booth. I need to go to back down the inside. So what are they doing?
Oh, that silver car pulling over there, because that was an incident just ahead on my stream. BM did just cut across. It looked like he was pulling aside to wait up. Brick there just below Maggio, stops the car, pulling out underneath him. As they span out below. Oh, and that's what I'm going to do after this. I'm going to go try your new track, Rezgio, that you churned out last night. No, he does a good job. I know you're just trying to wind up your teammate.
Maggio 56.5, personal best. Not the
Drab.
best, so I'm
Pulling
not
up, sticking on line, just pulling a bit wider off the curb there as Viking held his line.
One try it once.
Viking again, just straight up the middle, avoids the jumps, takes slightly less air time. Nice, safe weight.
It worked.
Yeah, I really do.
At his own teammate. Oh, big crash. Viking is out of here.
I really wish they'd register the same on Rockstar stunt tracks, Jed. It'd make them a lot more appealing to a lot more people. Wouldn't get punished quite as heavily for some mistakes. Draft just avoids the boost. Robert up the inside, gets a little brush by bath salt.
That's what from IROC. Let's go. Hammer down, James. We look across the front pack as we go through the tube.
Legendary just cuts
Cartman into the back of Maggio. Is he going to
jump
save it?
nicely.
Yeah, correct the car.
Oh, it looked like somebody just clipped the back end of Legendary there.
Lightning's glitching there. That was a glitch from Ride
Yeah,
Lightning.
it was a brick, didn't quite clip at the back end. We are going to move back a little bit. Oh, Legendary and Giraffe just coming together, held it nicely and pulled out of the side of his car. See a little bit more with Rizza.
Oh! I think that was their own teammates. The IROC team took themselves out.
Oh, Captain Mouse Cop's back end just getting a tap, but he held it really nicely. We'll get nothing from that. Big bumps from Hackney Devil and Rizza on the side wall there.
Nixon lag pushed him out.
Oof.
Yeah, he just wiped him out the track.
Not what you want to see.
No, I don't think Nick knew,
bit
but
of
he didn't wait, but that's going to be investigation, race 10.
Comes through the corner nicely.
Nixon has waited either.
Right, Lightning just comes
No, he's
down a bit
eighth,
aggressive.
he didn't wait there.
Go on.
Yeah, he's just behind RZA. Right, Lightning.
Go on board with
And
Nixon.
James
See
just on RZA's left.
what his lag is, if he's got any lag.
They're just sticking down the centre of the track. Pulls out wide, slowing down the dude just behind him. They slip out on the red and they spin out across the pack. Didn't look like they took anybody out. RZA does go straight through the centre, trying to shorten the gap on the guys ahead, lowering the air time.
You see that? You see that car hit me? Hit my
No,
back.
James, I wasn't watching. I can't see it.
No, my race is over.
No, it isn't. Keep going.
Third house with IROC strikes again.
Well, I was fine. I was fine. Where's it now? Stand that thing and then
The dub aggressively back across for the
Yeah,
curbs.
try not to go down the middle, James. It's too dangerous. It's too not wide enough.
Yeah, I'm off the up
Oh,
now.
pulling across the middle. Love the dub with the finger out the window as he crosses the line. As he gets himself a second place, I believe it was. Legendary Go, Love the
place.
Dub, Mouse,
15th.
Cop, Cartman and Maggio Magic making out the top 5. RZA just outside that bunch in 7th place, with Nixon's Ride Lightning, Hackney Devil and Bath Salt Zombie making out the top 10 for the final race. 55.054 best lap
DF.
by
Viking.
Hackney. So Viking, you can see, just slams himself into the tyres as he wasn't quite going to reach the finish line. Ford guys have done well. They cranked up some good early points.
Second, 7th,
Love the dub, RZA.
13th place, 14th place, and last place.
Yeah.
Okay, points.
Let's scroll through the points.
I beat Mash Cup. 1
Nice.
point.
James.
Finished 8th.
RZA, Love the Dub, Cartman, Viking Pro, Ride Lightning, top 5 with RZA on 197, 12 points ahead of his teammate in Love the Dub. And then bringing up the rear we have Dylan, Logan, Rory.
We'll get the points and the results will come from the next battle. Nothing is final yet. We will have to
We'll announce that.
get the footage. Yeah.
Again,
Nice win, Viking.
that'll get
Nice
announced
win.
at the beginning.
Nice win. Nice
Win,
win,
RZA.
Viking. Is it?
Yeah,
There we
fuck
go.
Viking.
It's looking like the 11 PM commentary will be taken care of by Esco or Tell Me Builds. So that's a lovely sauce.
Alright, we will be back in a couple of hours. For now,
Yeah. Some great racing. We'll get that stuff reviewed and announced in the next stream. Thank you all very much and see you in an hour and a, well, 2 hours ish, just under. Bye.